Hi guys, new intro here for the Bear Pack. We have hit 10,000 subscribers on this channel. Thank you everybody for giving us that milestone and showing us love and support. We're going to give away $1,000 in cash, but we are going to do that on Super Bowl Sunday. So the drawing or the wheel spin will be done on Super Bowl Sunday. We'll have a live show at halftime. And in order to win, you must be present in the live to win that $1,000 in cash. To enter this contest for the $1,000, you have to subscribe to the channel. You have to like every video that you see. I can't hold you to that. We're going to go on the honor system. I trust you guys. The second thing is you have to comment llama in the comment section. You have to comment llama in the comment section. That could be on any of our videos up until the Super Bowl. All you have to do, again, comment llama on any of the videos. I would really appreciate it if you guys would only do it one time so we don't have to go through all the repeats. But we also have another subscriber goal, 12,000 subs. We are going to give away a couple tickets to your choice of NBA, NFL, NCAA football games. Doesn't have to be in season. We can wait and send you guys later on the season. Again, thank you guys so very much for getting us to 10,000 subscribers. We are very happy with what we have built, but we know this year is going to be even better than last year. We hope to see you guys along for the journey because we know this is only the beginning. Trey, enough said. Let's get into this video. All right, guys, let's get some NBA picks and props for Friday, January 12th slate of games. Trey, how do you start us off?
Yep, guys, I am 1-0 right now. That's because I gave out the Paris game, I guess. Shout out Pat McAfee and Reese Davis, naysayers in Paris. But I gave out the Cavaliers -2.5 against the Nets. The Cavs, they easily covered this game, winning it by 9 points. It was kind of close at the end, but the Cavs, they entered the fourth quarter up 18 points. So we had a lot of points to play with, and they covered.
Yeah, I have the I might as well put an 0-1. I might early call this because I'm sick of watching it right now. I've got the Blazers plus 14.5 against OKC. It is 38-73. Someone please help the Blazers. I don't know if we're going to make a comeback. We're down by nearly 40 points. So might as well just put an 0-1 on the board. Trey, let's look at the plays for tomorrow. Have you start us off?
Yeah, guys, I'm going to go with this Charlotte Hornets going up against San Antonio Spurs game. And this is going to be a fun game to watch, even if both teams' combined record is 14-57. That is no bueno. But I bet on the Spurs in their last game against the Pistons, and they cashed that spread with ease. And I honestly expect nothing different here in this game. Give me the Spurs here at home on the money line at -120. This Hornets team is banged up and bruised. They're coming into this game without LaMelo Ball, PJ Washington, Cody Martin, Gordon Hayward, and Mark Williams. That is just no bueno. I'm pretty sure that might have been their starting five whenever this season began. So let's just say this Hornets bench is just absolutely nasty. I don't even want to look at it. So I'm just going to be going with the Spurs here to get back-to-back wins for maybe the first time all season. I don't know. But I have to imagine that Wemby, he's going to do a great job on Miles Bridges in the painted area. And then the rest of the Spurs team is just going to focus on Terry Rozier. Besides those two guys, there's absolutely nobody on this Hornets roster that scares me. Brandon Miller, he is just looking kind of like a bust, guys. He's just not looking good. The NBA is kind of overwhelming him. And we've seen Wemby just come into this league and dominate. He got a first triple-double in his last game against the Pistons. So I'm going to side with Wemby, Devin Vassell, Keldon Johnson, and Pop here at home against the slowly Hornets team. Give me the Spurs on the money line.
Yeah, Trey, I like that play there. For my play today, I'm going to be looking at the Houston Rockets going on the road to take on the Pistons. I haven't been the biggest fan of the Rockets on the road. It seems like they can only play at home. So I'm just going to take the Rockets team total over points on the road instead of against the spread. The team total is going to be over 118.5 against the Pistons. Trey, there's a guy. He breaks down the Detroit Pistons film, and I happened to catch it the other night scrolling through Twitter, and it is insane whenever you go basically play by play and look at what the Pistons are doing. I watched the film against the Spurs in their last game, and the Pistons, they can't even play transition defense. I have to assume that they gave up 60-plus points as well off of simple ball screens at the top of the key with their inability to guard the pick and roll and help side defense. If you were watching that film, you would think the Pistons don't have a coach. You'd assume they don't have a coach, and things have just gotten worse without Cade Cunningham on the floor. The Pistons over the last 3 games, they've given up 130-plus points in all 3 of those games. And if we go back to the 5th game, they gave up 154 points to the Jazz. That was in overtime, but still 154 points. I know that the Rockets don't score the most points in the league per game, but they should be able to easily put up 120 points against this defense. I'm going to stay away from a spread because the Rockets, they haven't been great away from home. So I'm going to take the Rockets team total over. This Pistons defense may be one of the worst in NBA history. So just give me the team total over for the Rockets, 118.5 as the play. Let's go over the player props. How do you start us off?
Yeah, guys, I am 0-0 at the moment. That's because I gave out LeBron King, GOAT James, over 14.5 RAs versus Suns. In his last 5 games versus KD, he has averaged over this and hit this in every game. So you guys know what that means. Might as well put the money in my pocket right now. Let's go.
Money in a pocket. Yeah, I've got Anthony Simons over 22.5 points going up against OKC. They have 39 points in the half. Anthony Simons played 1 minute in the first quarter. He picked up 2 fouls right off the bat. Boom, boom. He has 4 points, 1 of 9 shooting at the half. So I need 19 points in the second half from Anthony Simons. Not going to say it's impossible, but looking like an 0-1 night. I'm going to try to stay hopeful for the second half. I know it's probably not going to work, but oh well. Trey, let's go to the player props for today. Have you start us off?
Yeah, guys, I'm going to go with Coby White here to go over his points versus the Warriors. I really love this over for White in this game. He is going to show up and show out throughout this game. That's because he's riding some momentum throughout this season and over the last week or so, because he's coming in this game averaging 18.5 points per game this season. That is easily the highest point average in his career. But just over the last 2 games, White, he's averaging 28.5 points per game. And I honestly do expect that to continue here in this game. That's because Coby, he is getting a juicy matchup against this Warriors defense, because over his last 4 home games versus the Warriors, White, he is averaging 17.3 points per game. And those games were all whenever he was coming off the bench and playing significantly less minutes than what he is doing now. I expect White to just chef up some barbecue chicken on Chef Curry throughout this game. There's just really nobody that can stop him. I love Curry, but he is a defensive liability. So give me Coby White to go over his points versus the Warriors.
Yeah, Trey, I like that one there. For my play today, I'm going to take Jabari Smith to go over his points plus rebounds going up against the Pistons. The defense has been very, very, very bad and a big problem for the Pistons all season long. And they do have some injuries down low with Isaiah Stewart being out. So there's not enough bodies to guard Jabari Smith and Sengun. They were going to have their Duran out there, but he's not going to be able to guard both of the guys at the same time. And I'm going to take one of them to go over their PRs. That's going to be Jabari Smith. No Isaiah Stewart means Isaiah Livers and James Wiseman will probably more likely than not get the starting nod in this game, and neither of those guys can defend either. This total shouldn't be higher than 24. I'm very confident with that over if it comes out of 23.5, because Jabari Smith has been scoring very well over the last 4 games, and he's been crashing the glass. He scored double-digit points in 4 consecutive games, and he's grabbed 9+ rebounds in 3 of the last 4 games as well. His minutes have also taken a really big tick up, playing 32+ minutes in 4 consecutive games. The Pistons, they're no match for Sengun and Jabari Smith. I'm going to take one of them, so give me Jabari Smith over his total points plus rebounds as the play. Trey, let's go to the graphic. Have you start us off?
Yep, I checked action for you. It's at 24.5 for you.
Good enough.
Yeah, and I'm going to go with the Spurs here on the money line versus the Charlotte Hornets. Got a lot of confidence here in the Spurs. Didn't think I'd ever say that. And I don't know if Barry remembers, but I said in the first week of the season, I'm not touching a single Spurs game. Yep. And I bet on their last 2 games. So maybe I'm coming around on them. I'm also going with Coby White to go over his points versus the Warriors. The guy's been on an absolute tear, and he's getting a cupcake matchup. So he's going to eat that cupcake throughout this game.
Yep, and I'm going with the Rockets on the road. Not going to take them against the spread because they've been bad on the road, but I will take the team total against this Pistons defense. And with that defense, I'm going to take one of the big guys, Jabari Smith, over his points rebounds. He's been playing really well over the last 4 games. Nobody's going to be able to defend the Rockets in this game. So give me his over 24.5 points and rebounds. Trey, that's going to do it for the NBA Plays and Props for Friday, January 12th slate of games. If you guys enjoyed the content, please be sure to drop a like on this video and subscribe to the channel below. See you guys next video, and thanks for watching. We had multiple questions this morning about how to become a member for the YouTube channel. Let's do that really quick tutorial. You're going to go to youtube.com. You're going to go to Bears Profit Plays. You're going to search it in. You're going to hit our thing. There's a join button right just to the right of subscribe. You can click that. There's 2 options. You have the Bear Pack for $4.99. That gives you access to YouTube member plays. And then you have the Bear Pack Gold for $7.99 a month. That gives you access to our member plays on YouTube. And it gives you a 1-month membership to our website, bearsprofitplays.com. So if you get the Bear Pack Gold, you save yourself $2 a month, a little bit cheaper if you want to do that. But that is the tutorial for anybody that needed it. We had multiple questions today through email about how to do it, and it wasn't working. But if you want to know, there it is right there. Trey,